Hey guys, welcome back to Click Academics. In today's video, I'm going to be solving an interesting equation. So for this equation, we have 1 over x squared minus 1 over x to the power of 3 is equal to 80. And obviously I want to solve for the value of x here. So what I'm going to first do is subtract 80 on both sides. So now I have 1 over x squared minus 1 over x to the power of 3 minus 80 is equal to 0. Now from here, I can rewrite negative 80 as negative 16 minus 64. And the reason I'm doing that is because 16 is the same thing as 4 squared, and 64 is the same thing as 4 to the power of 3. So if I rearrange this, I have 1 over x squared minus 4 squared. Sorry, I should do 1 over x to the power of 3 minus 4 to the power of 3 minus 1 over x to the power of 3, or sorry, minus 1 over x squared minus 4 squared is equal to 0. And this is the same thing as 1 over x to the power of 3 minus 4 to the power of 3 minus 1 over x squared plus 4 squared. Now we're going to be using two properties. So for this, 1 over x to the power of 3 minus 4 to the power of 3, I'm going to be using the property a to the power of 3 plus b to the power of 3 is equal to a plus b times a squared minus ab plus b squared. And for this, a squared sorry, I actually did this in the wrong order. This should be negative 1 over x to the power of 3 minus 4 to the 3 plus this. So now, a to the power of 3 plus b to the power of 3 is equal to a plus b times a squared minus ab plus b squared. And this is a minus. A squared minus b squared is equal to a plus b times a minus b. So, after using these properties, I get 1 over x plus 4 times 1 over x minus 4 minus 1 over x plus 4 times 1 over x squared minus 4 over x plus 16 is equal to 0. Now if I factor out 1 over x plus 4, I get 1 over x plus 4 times 1 over x minus 4 minus 1 over x squared minus 4 over x plus 16. And this is equal to 0. Now from here, I get 1 over x plus 4 times 1 over x minus 4 minus 1 over x squared plus 4 over x minus 16 is equal to 0. So now this turns into 1 over x plus 4 times 5 over x minus 20 minus 1 over x squared is equal to 0. So I get two equations from here. I get 1 over x plus 4 is equal to 0, and 5 over x minus 20 minus 1 over x squared is equal to 0. So for 1 over x plus 4 equals 0, this is the same thing as 1 over x is equal to negative 4 over 1, meaning 1 is equal to negative 4x, and x is equal to negative 1 over 4. So this is one solution. And now for my right-hand side, I'm going to reorder this as negative 1 over x squared plus 5 over x minus 20 is equal to 0. And if I factor out negative 1, I get negative 1 times if I multiply both sides by negative 1, I get 1 over x squared minus 5 over x plus 20 is equal to 0. And now 1 over x squared is the same thing as 1 over x whole squared, because this is the same thing as 1 squared over x squared. 1 squared is the same thing as 1. So now I have this minus 5 times 1 over x plus 20 is equal to 0. And I can actually use the quadratic formula to solve this, which is negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So in this case, a is 1, b is negative 5, and c is 20. So I get x is equal to 5 plus or minus the square root of 25 minus 80 all over 40. And by the way, this quadratic formula has 2c. It's over 2c because this is an x, this is 1 over x. So now I get x is equal to 5 plus or minus the square root of negative 55 over 40, which turns into 1 over 8 plus I over 8 times the square root of 55 over 25. So my two solutions to this equation, I have one real solution, which is negative 1 over 4, and one imaginary solution, which is 1 over 8 plus or minus plus I over 8 times the square root of 55 over 25. So this is my second solution, and for my third solution, I have 1 over 8 minus I over 8 times the square root of 55 over 25. So I have three solutions to my equation.